Hey there everyone, it's me Katie-Beth again, and today we're going to talk about what to do when you make a scarf too short. I tried making this one, and this is about as long as it came out, and unless I was making like a really tiny little scarf with like a brooch right here. Oh, that's kind of cute, other than like the neck brace look. But like if I just had one here and with like a jacket over it, and it still looks stupid. Let's see. I don't know what I was thinking making a scarf even this thick. Although that looks okay. Yeah, maybe something like this. It still looks very neck bracey. Anyhow, so about in like October, November, I had bought some yarn, and it was one of those sales where like, this is all there is. It's like $2 a spool. And I got 3 of them because I thought that'd be long enough for a scarf. But because I made it so thick, scarves don't need to be this thick. I don't know why I made it this wide. But anyhow, it only made it to about like, it looks long on here, 3 or 4 feet. And one of my ideas was that I was going to buy some other yarn that looked similar to it since it was completely out and just add it on to the ends. And I found a color that looked pretty similar. But the more I thought of it, the stupider it sounded. Just having like this multicolored scarf with just solid colored ends. And one of my ideas was actually to add some pearls on it and kind of decorate it more, make it a little prettier. But the more I thought of that, it also sounded, how do I say this? Not stupid, not dumb, but like unattractive. Basically, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that anymore. So my next thought that I had, and which this project is going to be, is I'm going to make it into a wine holder, like a wine sweater, wine cover, wine warmer. You don't need a wine warmer at all, but some type of gift to put your wine in. So let's get doing that. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually get rid of these ends, all the extra places where the yarn met up. It actually was a lot of them like in the middle, but I already like took a needle and weaved them through to make them ends to make it easier to tie up on the side and get rid of. So here's just a really quick view of that. And this is the end. And then when they all came out to the end, I actually just cut them off because I was going to sew the ends anyhow. So here is the sparkling cider in there. I'm kind of doing a measurement and then folding it over to make sure it fits pretty well. There's a little extra space. If I needed to put something bigger in there, I probably could. And then I just sewed up the ends, and I did it twice, went down and up. And here's what it looked like after being sewn up. I put the sparkling cider in there. And then here's the extra layer top, which there's enough that I'm going to fold it back over to make a pocket. And then after I had that done, I needed to make a strap, so I braided some of the strands of blue, and here is what the strap looked like, the pocket folded up. And then I had sewn it just with some needle and thread, sewn it in there. So it's not super straight, but it's enough that it's holding on there and will definitely hold when I'm picking it up. And these are, here's just a clip of like the little plastic beads, pearls that I used. And here I'm slowing down this footage so you can see it. These are the pearls that I put on there. It's really hard to see the pearls on here. And here's what it looks like with some other gifts. Alright, so this is what you can do with one of those scarves you make that is just too short to be a scarf. Up here it's a little card holder. And then, as you can see, I put pearls on it. The little craft store pearls. And I cut the fringe off to all be the same size. See the little pearls on it. They're hard to see in here because of the different colors. But there's like random pearls sewn on there. Hope you can see it on the camera. And then you open it up and I actually have sparkling cider. So I hope this video was entertaining or fun or helpful to watch. Somehow worth your few minutes to watch. Here's another quick look at it. Well, Have a great night, everyone. Have a great night, everyone. And I'll see you next time.